Hello from the Daily Dad. Pictured here are two of my lifelong friends. How did we first meet? We three were roommates when we were first-year college students. That was over 30 years ago, and we still stay in touch to this day. And on that rare occasion when the many fires in our lives are under control, we will meet up for a random happy hour. Today we're at Pinstripes at Pike&Rose, and that means that you get to come along for the ride too. I'm curious and you're curious. We're all friends today as we check out the happy hour at Pinstripes on today's episode of The Daily Dad. Let me just start off with a spoiler alert. I was not a fan, overall, of the food experience. There were 3 strikes that emerged slowly over the 90 minutes of fun banter that I was having with my lifelong pals. The first issue was the food. Now, the best thing to order here would be the tenderloin sliders. We've got bite-sized cuts. It's not ground beef, it's yummy steak. In fact, it's a close cousin to filet mignon, so it's savory, it's tender, it's a beautiful looking appetizer, and it's a good value. This was solid. I'd recommend this, but that's where my praises stop. The next best thing to order would be any of the pizzas. We got the pepperoni. Oh, it's got a lot of flavor. It's assembled by a team of dedicated pizza chefs and in this special pizza oven. It seems like most tables around me got a pizza, but it's not a particularly good value at $14. And if you don't need to imbibe any alcohol, you can get a behemoth of a pizza for less at the And Pizza on the other side of the Pike&Rose development. So our next reunion will probably be at that pizza joint. I'd probably skip all the other options. The wings are pretty small. They weren't all that juicy. The cheese curds really needed to come out immediately after being pulled out of the oven to get that fun string cheese effect. And as with the wings, the portion is small. Finally, we have the homemade hummus. This is served cold, and my personal preference is for room temperature or warm hummus to better bring out the inherent flavors. Plus, this had kind of a chalky underlying feel to it and wasn't silky smooth. The Pinstripes Happy Hour experience receives a second X because the TVs in their bar area, when I visited, were not working properly. If you look closely at both the TVs in the background, the one on the right has lost its ability to project the entire screen in color. The one on the left has grainy lines running across the middle of the screen. This would ruin a watch party for sure, and it was annoying trying to watch the football game being broadcast. So, note to management, please replace or repair these television screens. The final X is a result of the incredibly poor placement of the nearest bathroom. I mean, we're probably also drinking at the happy hour, right? However, the nearest bathroom, and I kid you not, requires you to walk from the bar area, past the main dining room, past the pizza prep area, then past the kitchen, then past the bocce court, then through the back hallway, and then it's an elevator ride up to the second floor before you arrive. What genius designed this? I could have walked out the front door and to the next restaurant across the street and have gotten to their bathroom faster. Yikes, I can't hold it any longer, so I need to end this by saying, in bowling, when you score 3 X's, well, you get a turkey. And yes, while your mileage may vary, for me, this was a turkey of a happy hour experience. Hey, this is the Daily Dad reminding you to try new things and to be happy.